Well, hello. Welcome to Pepper's Echo. My name's Andre, and it's great to see all you absolutely wonderful, wonderful, out of the park, beautiful, fantastic beings out there today. Wonderful people. Do I say beings? Yes, depends on what you identify as today. Huh? Yeah, I'm still struggling with my little makeshift shack over here. So I hope it was Cameron. Yeah, is my sound okay? Please let me know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I'm counting on you can. Let's take a look who's here. Buzzy, how's it going, Buzzy? Thank you very much for sending everything out. Always taking care. I hope you're feeling really, really much better. Dylan, how's it going, buddy? Always good to see you. Dylan, Buzzy, Cameron's yeah, definitely. So my sound check, guys. Yeah, you can tell me if there's sound or not. And wifey Ina's on already. Geez, am I late or what? Alison, the beautiful lady from the Bay, how's it going? Our favorite 6-star Michelin chef, our bot, how's it going, my friend? Elf Ruwant, I'm telling you, you need an increase, but you're flipping South Africans, so you don't get an increase. You don't get to 12 Ruwant. You're Elf Ruwant. How's it going, my friend? Always good to see you. Cam, Buzzy, Nick Miller, how's it going, my friend? Always good to see you guys. Cam, I take it the sound is okay. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here looking like I'm wearing ski pants at the gym. You can see the lips moving, but you hear no sound. No, I'm kidding. Right. Sorry, media. Okay, but yeah, so how's your week been? How's my week been? My week's been okay. At least they actually finished our exams. And we're going into contest prep week. And yeah, sounds good. Thanks. Hey, Hendo, my favorite European. Pravin Gordon. I mean, Hendo. How's it going, buddy? Always good, always good. Well, further. First of all, Happy Daddy's Day to all the daddies out there. Happy Father's Day to those of you who are fathers, to those of you that know your fathers, and those of you who get those scary little Happy Father's Day cards in the card on Father's Day, in the post on Father's Day, and you have no idea where it comes from. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yes, whoever you are. But yeah, so happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I hope you have an absolutely awesome day, that your wives spoil you for the rest of the year and have only taken off today because it's Father's Day to do things, and for the rest of the year it's mom to do things. So on Father's Day, yeah. And I still think you look like Comrade Gordon. No, I'm kidding. Nick, Nick's just greeting everybody. Everybody's greeting, and that is along the way. Phenomenally fantastic. So, what's happening with SA these days? I believe there's looting and shooting going on along the place, and the Oaks, instead of pulling some some polony, they got some bangers instead. Huh? That's pretty amazing. So these guys go and they loot, and the cops are like, yeah, they're looting again. It's in their nature. It's what they do. And we were going, they're not supposed to be looting, but yeah, you know what? They take what they want to. Next thing, they've got bangers instead of mash. They've looted explosives from a truck. And I think it was going through Soweto or something like that. Well, man, my question is, number one, what's a truck driving with explosives doing driving through Soweto, first of all? What's a truck with explosives doing driving unguarded, unmarked, unwatched, non-secured, so that you can just like loot the polony out the back and go, oh, you know what? I'd hate to see that dad fart tonight after eating the polony. He'd probably put his kid into next century. Excuse seun, jy het agter my gestaan. Honey, you know that holiday you wanted in Mauritius? Yes, I'm here before you. What did you do? I had some polony and a bad stomach and just one little, and I was there. So yeah. But anyway, then the police actually woke up, and then they started knocking down and getting the community chiefs help and everything to actually start searching for these polony explosives, etc., etc. So I don't know. Come and say Hendo should come and do Gordon's job. I tell you what, Hendo will do 1,000,000 times better. 1,000,000 times better. Hendo will do 1,000,000 times better than Cordon could ever dream of doing. Sorry. Wifey brought me string cheese. Love string cheese. My fur pups spoil me every day by just being so happy to. They're the only ones who don't hold any grudges against me. Nothing. They are just flat happy to see me. Towards the end, if you remind me, I'll ask you not to bring them up, and you can greet the little mongrels again. Cameron say they looted stuff out of my mom's car on Thursday. There was no damage to her car, and she does not have central locking, so we don't know how. They get in, bro. They get in. Trust me, they get in. So yeah, it's just become a national pastime. What is they looking at on the news? They're looking at going on protest next week again. They wanting to go protest next week. What is it with these people? The country is busy seeing its ass economically, and no, we want to go protest next week due to illegal immigrants. My goodness me, people. Stop procrastinating. Why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? Loot today, rest tomorrow. Yeah. Protest today, rest tomorrow. It's Sunday. Everything's closed today. Protest today so that everything can go on normally tomorrow. Do these people not understand? What's Alison says? I'm over the mumps at least 2 weeks later. Faced orange. Oh, it's the little emoji that sometimes comes out on my side as wording. It says, face orange, raised eyebrows. I'm so pleased that you're much better. Mumps is nothing great for an older person to have. It's like, oh, yeah, no. So yeah, and I'm sure you probably got it at school. Probably somebody's like in the early or late stages of mumps has just decided to give teacher Alison a big hug to say thank you very much for that A. And yeah, boom, Bob's your uncle. Talk about that. I wanted to show you something. I don't know where I saw it. It was really, really good. Have you seen the new forms that allows you to drive fast? I think it's the R200 or the COCLA form. If you get stopped, those forms actually help you out. I'll just have to take a look through there quickly. If I don't find it very quickly, I'm not going to. Aha. Let's see. I have shared sound, so tell me if there's no sound, please, because I'm prone to not doing these things with sound. Check this out.
Good day, sir. License and registration, please.
Morning.
Are you aware that you drove 160 in the 100 zone?
Yes, I do.
Please tell me if there's no sound.
Should I write you a fine?
I do have my documents with me in order to prove that I can drive however fast I want.
What documents?
I do have the R200 and the COCA-COLA form. Do you want to see it?
I'm not aware of what that is, sir.
I think you'll understand now. So here's the R200 and here's the COCA-COLA. So which one do you prefer?
Sorry for the inconvenience. The R200 form will work.
No worry, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day.
So that's how you do it now, guys. You use the COCLA form or the R200. The R200 is a much more preferred form currently. You want to come here to Daddy? Hold on a second. Come here. She doesn't want to leave the room. She does not want to leave the room. Look here. Look there. Not here. There. Yes. Oh, no. No, that's not her favorite position. The burping position is her favorite position. Hello. Give a burp. Give a burp. Come. Ah. She's like a little monkey. Watch these legs. They won't hang down. Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. I can't fit my tongue in my mouth. You go to mom. Let's go. Ah. And of course, this is my look. This is my look. This is my excited look. This is my upset look. This is my far from amused look. This is my Parkinson's in my left paw. Now I'm feeling a little hairy. Yeah. Let me get back from the get out of jail forms quickly. Yes, where will we there? Okay, there was sound there. Thank you very much. I'm pleased. So you get stopped, I go to jail. Missing the get out of jail free card is okay. Good sound. SA words, democracy comes from the struggle. Let me put them up when I read them. Sorry. Democracy comes from the struggle. Our nation do not know how to resolve issues except through protest and looting. That is the biggest problem. It's such a naturally built-in thing. So, I mean, it's sad, but it's true. And the country was taught to be like that. I mean, if you don't get what you want, take a look at a lot of kids who don't be brought up properly. They throw tantrums. What happened to you when you were younger? Yesterday, I nearly saw next week I got such a massive hiding if I even thought of throwing a tantrum. But those that were acceptable and encouraged to throw tantrums, even when they are decent, good, upstanding citizens, they throw tantrums. I saw a video of a very well, neatly dressed, middle-aged, conservative-looking Afrikaansman, a dude. And he had his like snore. He looked like he could be a very conservative dude, neatly dressed. And he was busy complaining about somebody's car that was backfiring and how these are idiots. But he used some ferociously foul language as well. And I thought, you piece of entitled shit. You can dress up a turd, but it's still going to be shit. And that's all you are. You're a dressed up, money-earning, flippin', arrogant, fat-burning turd. Because really, and that's the problem. If we can get rid of the arrogance of the white man and the flippin' entitlement of the black man in South Africa, we will have a better country. I'm sorry to say it that straight to everybody. Refusing a bribe. What's it? Doggy gangster, basic drill driving skills. Yeah, my stoutgatte. Yeah, chicken licking hot wings gets me. Chicken licking hot wings gets me far. And just put a little bit of curry in a hurry in there, I'm telling you. Alfront sê sy kat is groter. Yeah, probably is, because it's not very difficult to outsize those guys. Yeah, tongue is out, ready to charge. Yeah, that tongue just hangs out there always. Luckily, it's not the curled thing or whatever. It's just the like little at the front. Yeah, the elusive Cambodian chihuahuas. Ronaldo says the earthquake is in Boksburg was someone getting PK. Yeah, probably. Probably somebody from Brakpan that walked over to Boksburg and okay, no, let's not go there. Just now I'm just treading on toes. How do you stop a tantrum? I'll give you something to tantrum about. Exactly. Exactly. I'll give you something to tantrum about, and that's the whole problem. ANC taught them to protest, can't reverse it. No, they don't know what reverse gear is. As Alison says, as a little girl, I got a hiding from my mom in the shop when I had a tantrum. I know. I used to get it in the shop as well. How much are these pluckies? It's going half price. I'll buy them. With those pluckies, I'm telling you. And she could have spent the money on what I wanted and not the plucky to give me a hand and flipping hammering with, and all would have been fine. But no, spend the money on the pluckies to hammer the child after I could have actually saved that plucky money and bought what I wanted, and we would have both win-win situation, Mom. But no, Mom did not listen to that win-win situation. Yeah, shiny turd still stinks. Unfortunately, this guy, as I say, it just broke my heart, because we have so many people in South Africa who actually give a damn. So many people who actually care about being decent, like you, decent people out there. But and I'm not saying you don't get frustrated, and I'm not saying that you don't get angry, and I'm not saying that things don't work on those little nerves of yours and things to that effect. But you don't become arrogantly entitled. And there's this guy, and he's like, you know what? So what if somebody's car backfires in the street? If he doesn't drive into my driveway and backfire over there, I cannot carry on like some dirty, drunken sailor vagabond and then still try and keep myself prim and proper. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Yeah. What's Endo say? Can't put the genie in the bottle. Protest in South Africa. Yeah. They're protesting what? They're protesting next week illegal immigrants. But weren't they protesting just the other day for the gates to be open so that the illegal immigrants could come in? That was my question. That was the whole thing. We're all unhappy. We need to make South Africa a free country. It's free. Everybody come in. So everybody came in like, no, I don't have a job. Don't come in. Now it's a problem. Like the blue smoke that a capacitor releases. Don't smash. Oh, thanks, Endo. I keep on forgetting these things. Let me open that one up. Thanks. Smash the like button for me, please. It'll be a real cool thing. Thank you very much for last week. I thought last week I had a bit of a not so much of a thank goodness Buzzy rescued me by coming in a bit. I will try and do a bit of a better planned call-in thing though. But I was worried that I didn't actually have such a great show on last week, and next thing I had, like, I know it doesn't sound much compared to the Titans out there, but 43 views, I was very, very pleased with it. I was very, very pleased. Talking about the Titans out there, let's take a look who they are. Don't forget, if you don't know who to subscribe to and you want to know what the hell's cutting in South Africa, grab hold of Chris Wyatt, retired Army colonel in Pennsylvania, knows and does great rundowns and interviews on everything in South Africa, South African politics, what's happening in the country. He knows more than the boys upstairs. And if you like your rugby as well, pop over to his channel called Rugby Ascent and hit the subscribe button there as well. He gives live commentation, not live games, live commentary, and has phenomenal interviews and reviews, especially with the book game coming up now with New Zealand and the World Cup around the corner. I think it's going to be even more interesting seeing what he has got to say. And then don't forget our Boykie from the Bay. What a gentleman as well. I don't think he would be half as bad as that dude that I saw speaking about the backfiring. Don't forget Ronaldo Gous. Absolutely a stunning program always going on from him, and nice chats and good fun. Enjoying to see what he has got to say and do as well. Don't forget to actually keep him subscribed. And I think it's around about, it's 12 o'clock every night, yeah, but I think it's about 8 o'clock, 7 or 8 o'clock in you guys' time. You'll know what time it is, but don't forget there. And then, of course, we have our very own absolutely beautiful, stunning lady in waiting, White Zulu, Fiona Timms. And she narrates her book. I don't know what's the When's the latest one come out now? 1 day ago. Fiona Timms, White Zulu, chapter 65, My Seaside Holiday with My Cousins. She has absolutely lovely books that she's reading. I'm catching up a little bit better, but yeah, I still have some time to go as well. Thanks, Alpha One, 7 p.m. Oh, let's go back there. Our boyki from the Bay. Alpha One, 7 p.m. Don't forget to tune into Ronaldo hosts at 7 p.m. So, yes, there's our White Zulu, and she narrates a book. Absolutely stunning. Sorry, Arbot, let's give you the same treatment. Snap, 7 p.m. And if you enjoy Fiona Timms, you can always go to her website, www.whitezulubook, not the White Zulu, just whitezulubook.com, the story of a misplaced South African. And there's also like a little photos and everything and histories that you can go through. There's seems like going yachting or something, schooling, nunning, snowing. Very, very nice. All those wonderful gooders and dingers. Right, back to me. Buzzy, the call was so awesome. I forgot about the load shedding. Yeah, no, it was great. You actually saved my ass a bit because there's times that I come around and I'm like, wow, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? I mean, it's not as if I can actually just come back to you and say to you, well, guys, I try to go to where's he gone to? I tried to go to Ukraine last week, and my security clutch was so highly trained that they weren't allowed off the plane because they hadn't filed the correct paperwork for their arms and ammunition. So my highly trained, developed protection company couldn't, because I was going to Ukraine on the Friday to chat to President Vladimir, to President, what's his name? Anyway, you guys will give it to me now. But the Ukrainian president, and then he was going to go and chat to our president in Russia. And I'll show you. Actually, quite he was very well received in Mother Russia. There we go. Daar's hy. Kom sit hier so. Kom sit hier, ja, net daar so. Ja, Bassie sit hier langs jou. Daar's hy. Okay. Have you been a good boy? Yeah, yes, I've been a good boy. That's great. So you want to lend me some money? No, we'll talk about money later. Put your hand away. We'll talk about money later. Okay. So what's happening? You watering the garden? Well, yes. Take a look. Phineas has been helping me over there. Yeah, Phineas? Yes. I'm in charge of the water. The water's working well. Let me not do this. I'm going to get bluxamed for this, guys. But yeah, that's the wonderful... let me not do that. My door just went open and went, are you leaving yourself out for the strike? But yeah, Zelensky, thank you very much, Arbot. He's going to talk to Zelensky on Monday, and he's going on Friday, and he's going to talk to Putin on but you can see the hand. Yeah. How's it? You know, what have you got for me? I gave you guns. What do you got for me? But yeah, and then his team got kept on the plane. That's after they couldn't find a plane. Nobody was going to fly them through. They couldn't find a plane. They eventually got hold of some Boeing or whatever to get them over. And that whole little shebang, I think, cost the taxpayer 14 or 16 million or something to that effect. I mean, what difference in this world does that pimplehead think he can make in the Ukraine-Russian war? What difference? In which world does he make a difference? Putin rides tigers in his spare time. It's nothing. In South Africa, we ride them to work and back, bro. We don't even do it in our spare time. We get tired of it having to commute to work and back in them. Special forces on the plane was actually 2 electricians and a plumber. Thanks, Nick. Special forces. 2 electrical forces. No, I'm kidding. But why does Ramaphosa need 100? Exactly. I mean, at least I think 10 to 15, 10, I think it was 10 or 12. Let me not exaggerate. Were from the press. And I bet it was from the woke press. Yeah, sorry, Dylan. I was just messing around there. Is there to franchise McDonald's? Okay, yeah, there isn't McDonald's in Russia, hey? As Russia closed, a lot of franchises has been closed. You know, Verda, you know, that branch you closed there on Red Square Street. That was my branch, please. Don't you want to consider reopening it for me, please? Yeah. They were too scared to get off the plane. In his wildest dreams, Russia's funding ANC 2024 elections provide ANC provide weapons. Yeah, you know, I don't know, but yeah, it's, happy thoughts, Andre. Happy thoughts. What can I think of that makes me happy? What can I think of? Well, I know one thing that makes me happy is I know that I think it's Checkers have got a before payday and after payday trolley now. Where's my mouse? Check it out. Checkers now has a before payday and after payday trolley. Pretty cool, hey? Nice. Let me close it up. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. My goodness me. Yes, I keep on losing my mouse. Well, it's my mouse. Vice my mouse. No, forget it. I didn't say that. Yeah, so Russian funded Russia. I am sure Russia's got some kind of pie in the ANC's re-election. I mean, it's in their best interest to have the United States push and shove. Now, this is the best thing ever. The USA, big dumb USA. Biden, who ends his speech with "God save the Queen who died last year." This is how awake Dopey is. Okay. And he used to protest hectically for this as well, all against South Africa. Save South Africa. They put it in their movies, they put it in their Hollywood, they put it in everything. Save South Africa, ANC, Flippin' Mandela, everyone, the whole toots. No. And guess what happened? They got what they wanted. And what's the saying? Careful, if sometimes you get what you're looking for. And so what did they got? They got the brat that throws the tantrum, that bites you on the bum. Now it's like, why are you giving weapons to Russia? Why are you hugging Putin? Why won't you arrest Putin? Yeah, you trusted us. We'll show you how to trust us, Putin. And now the USA is like, what the hell? We did everything for you. We made you look great. And now, yeah, you make us look crazy. I have no doubt that it is in Putin's best interest to control the American puppet. And they love it. Special Forces was Eskom staff. There we go, Special Forces Eskom staff. Heslop, 120 people who needed to find his iPad. Cameron. The cabinet was used to find that iPad. Yeah, Russia had some kind of pie in the finger. What? Pie in the finger? You mean finger in the pie? We can't fix stupid. Slingshots cannot be counted as weapons. Yeah, I also saw that one. And I'm not going to look for it now. Otherwise, I want to spend the next half an hour with absolute airtime silence. And yeah. What about lead pull, Dylan? Knop curious and Assachars. Yeah, you can say that again. I really like the stuff that you put onto our site as well. We've got some beautiful stuff. Debbie puts on some lovely stuff as well. Arbot, I'm going to give you your Father's Day wish to everyone. Arbot's Father's Day wish to everybody. Happy birthday, fool. I wonder how old this chap is. That used to be my hero. Remember? It's starting! Flipping toothbrush out. I am in my dramas. It's starting. Crash land over the couch. Because you could only watch A-Team if you were bathed and ready for bed. But yeah, where were we? Going along, protesting. We were going along, yeah, as I said, in what world did Ramaphosa think that he was going to be able to do some form of peace talking between Ukraine and Russia? I don't know. It was just like, you know what, I think I should take a holiday and we should go and take a chat to Vad and see how he's coping, and we'll stop over by about you gave me his name. No, I've forgotten it again. What's his name? Zelensky. Sorry. I'll stop over with Zelensky, and yeah, B.A. Baracus. There we go. Mr. T, B.A. Baracus. He's in his 70s, Mr. T. My goodness me. Can you believe it? In his 70s already. I was looking up the actors and things and that. I mean, because one of the movies that I'm really looking forward to, by the way, guess who yours truly went to go and watch last night? And it was because DVD dragged us off to movies. And I was like, But anyway, as long as the seats are comfortable and I can actually catch a nice posse, because my lounge suites are so hard that I said, as long as I've got a nice, comfortable seat and I can fall asleep in it, it's good. And like, Mrs. is looking at me, going, we're not paying the money for you to sleep. And I'm like, no, I won't sleep. But it was actually quite good. I stayed awake all the way through the whole movie. I went to watch, no, not the new Barbie movie. Oh, Lord, I saw the trailer for that, Alfred. That trailer the trailer puts you off the movie. Barbie is just like, you know what, airhead personified. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely ahead. I'm going to beat you up here. No, I'll beat you up. No one's going to beat anyone up here. Okay, Ken. Yes, Ken. Okay, Ken. Okay, Bob. Hi, I've come with you. Did you bring your rollerblades with? I always bring my rollerblades with, Bobby. That's enough to shoot anybody's mind. That Barbie movie, we actually saw the trailer for it and was like, I'm walking out of the cinema now. And it's like, hang on, we haven't started the movie yet. Okay, fine. But we got to watch Transformers. What's it? Rise of the Animals, or Animationals, or Nanimals, or whatever. But it was actually quite good. I enjoy Michael Bay's movies, I must say. He keeps a good pace on them and doesn't actually leave you wandering around. So I got into a nice, comfortable position. I was sitting right in the back corner. We had this nice little double couch for ourselves, Mrs. and myself. And I got into a nice comfy position. And I even took my glasses with so I could check the screen out. And got the 3D glasses on and everything. I thought, well, if this one's going to take time, I'm going to check out. And I'm telling you, I didn't check out. I actually really, really enjoyed it. So if you're actually wanting to watch a movie that's probably not going to win any Oscars, but has nice entertainment, I would suggest you actually go and take a look at Transformers. But what I was talking about nostalgia and the older guys is what I'm looking forward to definitely is dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Tell me what I'm looking forward to. Yeah. Indiana Jones. Nothing beats a good Indiana Jones movie, and I'm hoping they don't let us down. It's the very last one. I know they were asked if he's going to be handing it over, who's going to be taking over from him, etc., etc. And apparently he said, no, this is going to be the end of Indiana Jones. It started and it ended. It started with not the Temple of Doom, which was the one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it ends with the Dial of Destiny, I think it is. So yeah, it's a new Barbie. What's Cameron say? Walk Barbie does not need Ken anymore. She needs a miracle. Can you fall asleep? It's because it wasn't in 3D, Cameron. That's why. What's it? Bobby's made to dumb down folks. Everyone becomes a dumb blonde. Well, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people in this world who's going, and Bobby's made for. But anyway, these days, I don't know. You get like Princess Barbie, Sweet Castle Barbie, Chef Barbie, this Barbie. Did you know that you actually get a divorce Barbie? Because Chef Barbie comes with her stove and her cupcakes and everything. Princess Barbie comes with the princess dress and the high-heeled shoes. And Fairy Barbie comes with fairy wings and everything. And fairy shoes and fairy hair and all of that. And then you get Divorce Barbie. Divorce Barbie comes with Ken's car, Ken's house, Ken's wallet, and yeah. New Transformers decent, but I didn't actually pick up any wokeness in it too much at all. I must say, that's one of the things I actually said when I walked out. I went, "Yeah, you got it, Alf one." Either I'm a good singer or you just know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and Arbot too. Snap again, Arbot. But I don't know where I've lost my train of thought. Oh, not to work. I didn't think it was to work. What are you saying? I was watching Harlem King, Forrest Whitaker. Haven't heard of that. I'll actually go and keep an eye. Was watching the Bench Warmers. Divorce Barbie comes, house, etc. Yeah, she comes with Ken's house, Ken's car, Ken's wallet, Ken's everything from Ken's bank account. There we go. Divorced with Ken's mansion. Last time my recollection is that there's 183. Wow, different Barbie dolls. It's amazing that in this technological pixelated world, Barbie still actually makes it anywhere. But yeah, do they actually sell Barbie dolls still? Do they actually sell toys that don't need to be plugged into a computer? Is the next thing that I want to know. Are there children that actually play with toys that don't get plugged into a computer these days? Because these days, the minute the kid comes out of the womb, the doctor hands him an iPad. There we go. Congratulations, your kid's iPad. And he's in his cot with his iPad and he's happy. Can I see him? No, he's busy watching a movie at the moment. You can see him as soon as he finishes the movie on the. But I'd like to see my kid. I just gave birth to him. Yeah, but we just gave him an iPad, and that's more important. Yeah. Yes, Buzzy, you are showing up in the chat now. Yes, apparently, especially if they're still boxed, like all models or figurines and that type of thing, Barbie. But I know they carry a heavy price tag on them as well. 21 plus movie. What's a 21 plus movie? Sounds like my underpants size. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, I went shopping today. I bought more underpants. Yeah. Wife's going to die of embarrassment when I tell you that. I think Andre missed your comment. Probably. I'm doing a very, very bad. Let me see. Oh, sorry. You think Harrison Ford is dementia? Isn't that Bruce Willis? Isn't Bruce Willis got something like that? It's not Harrison Ford, isn't it? Bruce Willis who's got that. I think Harrison Ford. I tell you, who's got dementia is Al Pacino. He forgot how old he was and decided to have a baby. Happy Father's Day, Al. Arbot, they're a little bit worried about your immense knowledge on the Barbie doll collections there. You say Harrison Ford has definitely got it as well. Okay. Debbie, how's it? Good to see you. Awesome people just back taking my man out for lunch to celebrate his father. Wonderful. Now, you see, that's a good lady. I should not be here on the show. I should be out to supper with Ina. Ina, see, you should have been taking me out to supper. And we should have cancelled the stream because I would have been out for Father's Day. But no. I'm kidding. Harrison Ford is married. Yes, he's married, but he's been married to Ally McBeal for a long, long, long time. I used to enjoy Ally McBeal. 100%. Still hope for others out there. Yep. No, good stuff. Good stuff. Bruce Willis and Jamie Foxx got the jab, both side effects. I'm not going into that, Hendo. You're busy baiting a person now. Yeah, Callista Flockhart. It's the Flockhart. Miss Flock. It's like the dude who. And you got to excuse me for this one a little bit. He gets a job to actually announce the cars at the Oscars, and he says, "Mr. Tom Cruise's car, Mr. Sylvester Stallone's car, Miss Meg Ryan's car, Miss Joanna Carr's Kerr, Miss Joanna Kerr's car, Miss Joanna Carr's Kerr, Miss Joanna," and he's really struggling to actually not mix up Joanna Carr's Kerr, Joanna Kerr's car. Okay, Joanna Kerr's car, and he practices it that evening. He's like, Joanna Kerr's car, Joanna Kerr's car, Joanna Kerr's car. Great, he's got it. So that evening comes along, and it's like, Mr. Tom Hanks's car, Miss Meg Ryan's car, Mr. Sylvester Stallone's car, Miss Barbara Streisand's car. That's a difficult one now. Miss Joanna Kerr's car. Ah, great, he got that right. Next, Mr. Alfred Hitchcock's cock. And right. Never relax after remembering what you had to, guys. Never relax. Always stay stressed. Yeah, okay, forget that one. But yeah, then we shouldn't have bought. Then we shouldn't have bought that game. Yes, I know. My Diablo game, which yours truly has finished the campaign for the second time now as well, plus done a whole stack load of side quests, etc., and he's still playing it as much as possible. I was a little bit sick this week, so I didn't play it every night, but yeah. Apparently that was Father's Day. And then my wife didn't see me for a week. Ally McBeal was damn funny. I enjoyed Ally McBeal as well. Very, very much so indeed. Now I've just shot ahead. I don't know where I am now. What's Arbot say? I have the 2010 FIFA SA World Cup Panini cards. It is the full collection, including limited release from overseas, and is all base cards, including misprints. It's valued at 22K. Oh, wow. Hold on to that for about another 10, 20 years, Arbot, and then you'll actually see what it's valued at. That, if it's valued at that already, I'm telling you, hold on to that. That is going to make your grandkids very happy and you very sad about the money that you never got to spend on it because you kept it for your grandkids. No, I'm kidding. Enjoy. But yeah, I think that is going to be an absolute humdinger of a collection. That you actually do a lot of collecting then. Barbie dolls, Panini cards. No, I'm kidding. Alison, I got Alzheimer's too. I met Mr. Right, but forgot who he is now. My friend's daughter is 21 years old and has front lobe damage due to incorrect medication in ER. Very, very sad. Yeah, this is why I say there's different medications and things that can cause. You've got to look a little bit further sometimes. I'm not saying that one thing, but yeah, incorrect medication can have. Barbara Streisand, Duck Sauce, awesome song. What? Sounds like something you had for supper. Let's never forget our words. Yeah, please be careful. Count those words carefully. I lost you somewhere there too. No Barbies. A mint He-Man goes for about, yeah, I wonder what a fruity flavored one goes for. No, I'm kidding. I know what you mean when you said mint. Okay, I'm just joking. Before anyone like wraps me up and going, no, it means sealed. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. Yeah. Let me just take this. I have had a bit of a cold this week, by the way. I wasn't kidding. But yeah, That's South Africa. If we can't laugh and smile at each other, if we can't do affirmative aerobics and things to that effect, then what the hell are we laughing and smiling at? What makes you smile? Or are we taking a look at the news? Ramaphosa's multi-million rand traveling circus, African peace mission, really? And Ace Magashulu, he gets kicked out. Maybe Ace must go and crawl up to old, what's Papa Smurf? And go and start with his Ayeta party or something like that. Old Carl Nias. You can go and kiss and make up with Ace, and the two of them can go happily hand in hand and skip into the sun. There's also a thing on, it's at the Good Party. Oh, the Lil. Yes, that's, yes. She didn't declare 900,000 Rand donation. I don't see what the problem is there. I'm sure it's just an innocent oversight. I mean, why the hell are we? And then there's a big thing about the change in the rules that South Africa is calling up, I don't know, it was there somewhere, a lock from Ireland to play in... I think they're going to have him play against the All Blacks. Sadly, the rand is strengthening against the dollar again. It's now only 18 rand and 19 cents. Little sad to hear that. You know, I really enjoyed the 19 rand game while it lasted, but yeah. What's Hendo say? I should have kept my 1980s comic books collection. Well, I used to get a comic book from CNA. Remember when CNA used to exist? Yeah, upping my vitamin C's, yes. But I used to get a comic book called Buster. And every week from that place called CNA, I don't know if any of you remember that place called CNA. I used to even have a call for it, so they kept it booking for it. And every week I went and fetched my Buster magazine. And someone said the other day, "Yes, you have those comics. That could be millions." And I said, "You know what? They went from my bedroom to the toilet, from the toilet to the dustbin. I will never forgive myself for that, because before there was cell phones, there was Buster. These days, no one goes to the loo without their cell phone. I know. I went to the loo the other day without my cell phone. We have exactly 285 tiles in the bathroom. Vitamin C, washing hands, gasp. Gaps in my teeth. The stopover, the flyback in 24 hours. What? The stopover to fly back. And I'm not too sure what you're saying there, Dol. Carl Niles again, yeah. Ace in the EFF to join up out of Julius's mouth. Are you serious? Jeez, like not only South Africa's going down, now the EFF's also going down. Really? Do they really want to take a step down? Mind you, they can join up with Carl and then they'll crash and burn. Burn the money, please, yeah. Patty DeLille, damn dodgy. CNA, yes. Remember the good old CNA, Central News Agency. We all used to buy our school things there, remember? Remember CNA fondly. And then you could go to the record bar. Remember when they had LPs and 45s? Who remembers 45s? One of my very first 45s I bought was Moonlight Shadows by the Oldfield. Who remembers that? I'd love to play it for you, but unfortunately I've got myself into such nonsense already playing stuff over here that it's just not worth it. Hendo says, also read Beano and Dandy comics as well. Exactly, same kind of thing from the UK. I read the Buster and I got the annuals. Every Christmas I got my Buster annual. Mum used to say Santa Claus wrapped it up for me. But I knew it was Mum because I bought it with her. That's like, that one, Mom. Not the Beano. Not the... No. Buster. Yeah. What's it? Mad Arbot, Mad board game was good too. Yeah. Mad Magazine. Oh, geez. Remember Alfred E. Newman in Mad Magazine? Is that thing still going, by the way? I don't know if Mad Magazine still goes or not. What did you read? What did you like reading before cell phones? But CNA was before your time? Hey, Alfred? Archie. I think you still get Archie comics. I don't know. But do you still get Mad comics? Yeah. Buzzy says she still have 45s. 45-inch records. Yeah. That was the shiz. What's Alison say? Have you heard of the Bella Bill ANC wants to pass? Holding thumbs, it doesn't go through. I'm not too sure. Is that the health one that they're passing or have passed? Because apparently the NHI National Health thing, what a load of... I mean, flipping, not even Obama could get the bloody thing right in the United States of America, first world rich country. With some bloody mine worker wants to try and implement it in South Africa. Really? No, I don't know what the Bella Bill is, unless it's the one with the BEE stuff again or whatever, because I know there's that one as well. But I know there's the health bill that's absolute, yeah. Remember Little Lotta? Well, it's the strongest chick on the world. Nagmag. EVT, welcome. You obviously weren't that long at the clothing store, huh? Should have spent some money on the missus there. Anyway, good stuff. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Nagmag. Remember getting your CDs with a Nagmag? My very, very first email address in 1999, I got off a CD on Nagmag. It was NetActive. And I was with NetActive, and eventually Mnet bought NetActive out. And my email address was at netactive.co.za from 1999 until 2019 when I left South Africa. Was the first time that I terminated that main address. How long have you had your email address? Because these days, email addresses are like underpants. You open them and close them like it's nobody's business. Shit in them a bit and then carry on. No, I'm kidding. Don't say that, Andre. Oh, Nancy Drew books and the Hardy Boys. Remember those things? And Enid Blyton, the Faraway Tree. Elfront, 45s, before your time. I thought you were talking about CNA. No, 45s. Oh, man. Used to buy those things. And it was like cheap, man. It was like cheap. I think you paid like $1 a record or something like that. No more Mad comics now. Oh, jeez, that was good. Arbot, I used to like that back page. That you always the back page always you folded it together like that to form a picture, and it always said this is the problem with this or something like that, and you folded the back page together and it made a different picture. PC format, I also liked. I actually preferred my PC format, but I must say I think it was the NagMag that I got the. Was it the PC format? No, I think it was from the NAG that I got the NetActive email address from, because it's like, sign up with us. Here's a free CD. And I just got it. And then you put it in, you connect to the internet. Tweet. Put on the phone. Tweet. Yeah, remember that. PC format, yeah. They're not around anymore either. Yeah, they will backpedal again. Yeah. No new education bill. It's a new education bill you're talking about. Very controversial. Oh, geez. I will have to take it out, look at it then. Bella, I haven't been too much into politics. This is probably the most political show that I've had in ages. It was today. Way too many bills. All distractions from what's really happening. Yeah, they're using way too many bills, too many $100 bills that they're using there, Vows. Remember the Mills and Boons books? And what was that other book? Riders and... Oh, man, it was a very famous woman writer. It was also these romantically hot, stuffy novels. I can't remember what her name was. December holiday treat was remember Grensvechter en Ruiter in Swart? En die Swart Kat? Ruiter en Swart, Grensvechter. And who was the guy with just the Grensvechter was one guy, right and swat, and then there was the guy who just had that like sort of like leather jacket, and then you also got Tessa and all of that type of stuff. I didn't like it. There was that one guy just had like a sort of like a leather jacket on, black hair. Can't remember. I enjoyed that as well. Although I wasn't allowed comics when I was young with my dad. I only actually got this right when I threw a hard enough tantrum with my mom. No, I'm kidding. But no, my very first comic, I just started going to school, and we went to Durban for our holiday. And the evening, you could still walk around Durban at night there. We used to go to the beach hotel, right in the front of the beach. 2 massive hotels next to us. Big hotels. In the middle, little beach hotel. Okay? Big hotel, we didn't stay there. Too expensive. Big hotel, we didn't stay there. Stayed at the beach hotel. But it was cool. It was right across the road from the play area and that. And that evening, we could actually walk around. And we went walking around the evening, and CNA, funnily enough, had their books and that out onto the pavement and everything. They could, because nobody grabbed them and ran. And we were looking, and I was staring. You know what? Like my dogs look at me when I'm eating something, and I was staring at the comics. And my mom looked at my dad, and she says, "Oh, Dad, let him get one. It's on holiday." My dad looked through them, and he looked, and he looked, and he looked, and he pointed. He said, "That one." And it was my very first comic. I got The Phantom. It's the only one that sort of looked more like humanly and animals and things like that, and not totally out of it. But anyway, it was just a memorable day. The day I was allowed to buy a comic. Yeah, I remember those. I can't remember what was Wittier. Die Wittier. That was his name. Die Wittier. Hardy Boys, loved the Hardy Boys. All those books and that as well. That was brilliant. Cameron says, I've had my email address since 2000. There we go. Cheers to you, buddy. I would have had mine now still as well. CNA, I don't think, is it still around? I don't think so. I think CNA closed down. I think they became part of the Edcon group, and I think Edcon just dissolved them out. The Faraway Tree, Enid Blyton, Moonface. Yeah, Moonface. That was my favorite book, The Faraway Tree. I read that over and over. The Hardy Boys. Hendo, you remember the Hardy Boys, dude. Yeah. Good stuff. Still have my Worms for Africa Gmail address. How long? We're talking about length, not how long is that worm. How long is that email address? Just rare. What's a PC format? Gave tons of viruses. Really? Must have had them all. Otherwise, I had a really good antivirus that I got off PC format. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. You could never tell how fast things were those days, because, I mean, like 2 megs took like 2 days to download. Yeah, that dial-up modem. Wee. That's it. Dad's was reading the X-rated stuff. Playboy magazine's just saying, no, they weren't X-rated. They had stars. Hey, Monet, how's it going? You were the guru if you had a 50. Yes, like I'm telling you, if you had, and it was internal, not even external, because Mnet had the big black box and everything. And then someone would pick up the phone. I told you can't phone now. Cut off, and you have to start all over again. Yes, I also had those Afrikaans magazines. Well, they still have Roy Rosa and Kier. I don't know. Does Kier still exist? I think Roy Rosa still exists. Are you talking about comic books? I used to read Bolly when Bolly, before it came in the Huisgenoot and the U magazine, which became Bobo. I used to, when I was little, that was the one that I was allowed to get, was the Bolly book. And it wasn't a comic. It was an educational kids book, so I could actually get the Bolly. And I got Bolly. Before it was even in English, I learned to read Afrikaans Bolly. Now Bolly means something totally different these days. It was like innocent. It's like gay in those days meant happy. It's like, wow. Now it's like association. I listened to Wackhead Simpson clip this week. When I burst was still a thing. To get internet in your home, 3G, pay 3 gig for only $2.99. Talking about speed, my internet went down, was it the Friday or whenever? And I had a problem. Now my internet went down, so I get hold of Signet. Oh, I need to get the internet fixes. The Friday, no, we can only come out tomorrow morning and take a look. Da 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 da. So I'm like, I'm playing game. Now what? And I don't have a very fast internet because I don't need a fast internet. I had a 50 gig line, and that paid more than what I wanted to for it. So they said the next year, I said, well, can I pay only for 6 months? They said, we only take a year at a time. So I said, well, what's the next best? They said a 30 gig line. So I said, well, 30 gig will work for me. I don't need the greatest and latest of everything, and that works fine for me. So got the 30 gig line, and it runs. It's what's the name? An independent line. So there's nobody else on the line. That's the one reason I actually have this company, is because it has just the independent lines, and you don't have 20 million people on the line at the same time as you, and it keeps the standard 30 meg up and 30 meg down. But anyway, so it goes down. So I decide, I'll switch it onto my phone. Flip on my phone, and I do a sound check. I do a speed test. 114. I think it went up to 136 at one stage. Megs download on my phone. Noted I put it onto 5G, and my laptop picked it up from there. But anyway, I've been gaming quite well from there. The upload wasn't that much. I think I only got about a 30 on the upload, but the download was like 130. Just goes to show. What's it? I still think, Cameron says, I still think I have a 32K modem floating around. Good grief, remember that. And Arbot says, I listened to Wackhead. iBurst was still a thing. Internet 3 gig for $2.99. People could get through 3 gig. Check this out. 3 gig, and I'm sure that was for a month. 3 gig a month. You get 3 gigs a month. Now you actually go through 3 gigs in an hour. We pay at the moment $1 a week, and we get 8 gigs for that every week. Roughly translated at the current sad exchange rate is 18 Rand a week. We get 8 gigs of data a week. And then you can work the rest out by yourself. But if you go for $6 in a month, it's about 120 Rand minus 6 is about 114 Rand. You can get 60 gigs a month. And for $10 a month, it's 180 Rand. You can get 100 gigs a month. But I just stick the phone onto $1 a week, and it gives me 8 gigs, and I never get to use it anyway. So, because I'm like, if I walk into the toilet of somebody's, I don't know, you walk into a shop or something, can I use your toilet? Sure. Do you have a free Wi-Fi? Yeah. Yes. You have Wi-Fi? Yes. So I just walk down the street. I connect to everyone's Wi-Fi. My wife dies of embarrassment. So wherever I go, I've got to connect to the Wi-Fi. Looking for 1 cent to scratch the stars off. Endo. There we go. You were looking for a coin to scratch the stars off. That's where stars and stripes, the stripes from the scratch. Anyway, yeah, don't worry. Let's not go there. You were little, so looked big, I am sure. Debbie, don't give away my secrets. Hendo is owning up there. Read DC comic books, couldn't afford the Marvel comic books, too pricey. I didn't know there was a difference between DC and Marvel prices. I know there's a difference now between DC and Marvel. DVD tells me this is the DC movies and this is the Marvel movies. Oh, but aren't they all super? Yes, but these are DC and these are Marvel. Okay. Yeah, no, wonderful childhood memories we got. Enjoyed Asterix and Obelix and Tintin. Remember Tintin? Kofi, if I'm correct. Used to have the TV program on Kofi. Is CNA still open, you say, Buzz? Okay, there's a couple of CNAs still open. Used to raid the library for Tintin and Asterix and Obelix. I loved Asterix and Obelix, especially when you go to your friend's toilet. They've got them in the toilet, and you're not allowed to buy these magazines. So sit there and you go especially go to your friend. Oh, stomach's cramping. Got to go to my friend's house quickly because they've got good comic books in the toilet. No, I'm kidding. Huisgenoot still exists. Yes, it does. I actually have the U magazine that goes to my mom every week. And the Huisgenoot does too. And if you actually subscribe to News 24, you can have the e-edition of Huisgenoot and listen to me sounding like a real advertisement channel, yeah. but you get the e-edition of You Magazine and Huisgenoot and Getaway and a couple of other magazines as well. So, for your, I don't know, mine's, I think, $7 a month. Does it work out to about $74 a month or something like that for News 24? You not only get the news, but you get the magazine with the news behind the news. I think so. Okay, I've actually gone over the chat time now as well. I'm just running through the last bit in the comments quickly. Nick says, goodness, forgot about that. Just bought a Sunday newspaper. Yeah, Sunday newspaper, Sunday comics. Remember the magazine? You used to fight for that magazine. Today, the youth spoilt with technology. No dial-up waiting forever. No, you just switch on and you've got whatever you've got. It's there. And speed is there. I mean, no one will know how long it took to download a 2 meg picture. Decent picture, Hender. But if you wanted a background for your PC, and I like this background, like we like right-click, download, set as backdrop. That's the expectation these days. Right-click, download, set as backdrop. There we go. There's right-click, download, go to sleep, and hopefully tomorrow morning it's downloaded. And hopefully nobody phones you and nobody picks up the phone during the night. Probably how they made us up the USA flag. Yeah, scratch the stars and stripes. I for sure go raid a CNA when we are December. Oh, there we go. DVD says he's going to go take a look. DVD, I just want to tell you that they are not 45/7 single radio records in CNA anymore. We were talking about way back when, so if you're going to look for them. Yeah, Marvel and Disney, there we go. Oh, Marvel, yeah, all these things are just like, it gets too much. It's like we get Transformers last night, and DVD's like, you got to see this Transformer actually developed from this one, and this one went to that one, and then this went to there, and now we've got to go to the Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Animals, whatever. I like, shit, DVD, I just enjoyed that one as well. I have no idea where they came from, but it wasn't too bad. It's like Fast and the Furious. I think, Tokyo Drift last, and then I watched 9 the other day. It was quite good. What I did do, by the way, guys, before I actually say cheers and thank you very much and all that wonderful stuff, I thought Musica was already gone. Musica is gone. I know that for a fact. Musica is gone. They did close down because I was looking for it, and then I found that as well. Robotech and Transformer cartoons. Good grief. Remember that? I was a little bit after my time. I'd sort of grown up. I didn't believe in robots. It changed anymore. Prince Valiant. Remember that in the Sunday Times? Good grief, Cameron. Although I just remember Andy Capp in the Sunday Times. Well, those comics didn't harm education. Look at him today. Teacher Andre. They're just selling earphones and accessories. Dude, I think Musica actually closed down March last year or the year before. I'm not too sure. So it was their final closure. I don't think they're available anymore. They went down to just that and then lost it totally because, I mean, everybody just pirates these days. Sadly, let's call a spade a spade. You've got Spotify, which costs you next to nothing and gives you access to everything you want. I mean, if you've got internet all around you, I have Spotify. I have yet to download a song because Spotify I pay for every month as well. And it costs me, I think, $2.99 a month. And I have playlists. I have albums saved to what I want, etc., etc. And I play different things at different times. I've yet to download a song because I just stream all the time. Bam, there it is. So, I mean, with Spotify, movie on demands, Netflix, Showmax, all of those things. And then you can rent movies. I mean, remember Blockbuster Videos and all of those things, Mr. Video. And that was the most exciting thing on a Friday evening is Dad said, okay, we can watch a video tonight. Not age restricted, but you can bring a video tonight. We'll take you. Yeah, that was, Dad, video. Yeah. Guys, I think it's, I've overstayed my welcome with you. It's lovely walking down memory lane. Yes, the country is still not doing its job pretty well, but we've known that since we actually started. So that's not the end of the world. What is nice is that we can smile and chuckle at it in times, which actually once again proves how tenacious the South African nation are and how actually easily we bend back. And sometimes we face things with a bit of humor as such as well. We fondly remember the days gone by and the things that we used to do and say and look at and read and compare them today. And you know what? Our children of today in the future are going to turn around and compare their times as well as same as what our parents used to do too, although we don't seem to want to currently believe it like that. What is important is that we can still smile and say, have a good day. Take care, be good. And remember, if you can't be good, at least be kind. Cheers, cheers.